Welcome to my YouTube channel. On this week's YouTube, I'm going to share with you Silver Creek Campground. Campground in the Sierras, just north of Mammoth and south of Levine in California. A great little campground that's high enough up that stays fairly cool, but it can get very cold here in the winter, so you check with the weather. We typically visit in October. You get the fall colors. As you can see here, some of the colors starting to change at our camp. There's a river that runs right next to camp, or depending on where you camp, a lake that you can enjoy. But let's check it out, and I'll share with you at the end of the YouTube video some of the favorite things we do in this area if you happen to visit this area. As we walk away from the river, you'll check out how close the campgrounds actually are to the river or the lake of Silver Creek, depending on what part of the campground you're in. Plenty of space between sites. You have the typical picnic table, bear box, and fire ring as well, which is really nice on those cold evenings. If you get lucky enough to get a camp spot here, what are the main things that people do? The biggest thing most people do is fish or kayak or boat on the lake. There's also lots of wildlife, the ducks and the deer that seem to frequent along the shoreline and the camp. What are the main things you like doing? Please share that in the comments. Later in the video, I will share with you some of the main attractions that we do in this area. To give you a flavor of kind of what the overall campground looks like and all the sites, let's do a little bit speed up tour of the campground here. So you get to feel for just how big the space is between sites. There's lots of space. One of the nice things about this campground is you're not right on top of your neighbor. You have plenty of space to yourself. If you get lucky enough, you get some of these trees in your in your campground. The bathrooms here are fairly nice. There's actually even a bonus in that they built recently some new bathrooms that also have paid showers. Get that, paid showers. Makes it really nice if you want to try to clean up later. Here's the bathroom coming up that they recently built with the paid showers. Very nice campground overall. Lots of space, like I said, between sites make this place very desirable, and highly recommend this campground. It's one of my favorites. As we approach the entrance here, the camp host actually will sell you wood for fires if you're interested for $8 a bundle. At least that was the case in the fall of 2022. Back to the bathrooms, though. Let's check them out. A lot of people I know are a big deal for them, the quality of the bathrooms. These bathrooms are fairly new. They actually have power outlets there for if you want to shave or use hair dryer. They got flush toilets. Makes it really nice. They actually have a spot outside the bathrooms where you can get fresh water. So if you bring a container and you want to fill your tanks up with water or get water for your own use, they do supply fresh water. There is no power or electricity at the sites for your rigs if you're camping in an RV. And then on the back side of the bathrooms, check it out. We got showers, pretty nice. The paid showers run on a timer. You drop some coins in there. Looks like 7 minutes gets you $1.25. The cost to run a shower. Not a bad deal. Good place to clean up, and they got plenty of space to organize. Here are the prices. $28 per site per night. There's an extra $8 fee if you have an extra vehicle. Some of the sites are double sites. You pay a little bit extra for. You can reserve this campground online at the NPS site. They got a certain dates where there's an additional $2 per night. And there's a stay limit you see a lot at the NPS sites of 14 days. So what are the best sites in June Lake here at Silver Lake Campground? I think sites 25, 26, 27, 28. The main reason is you're right next to the lake. This is pretty hard to beat. As you see the ducks here, but makes these sites pretty desirable. As promised, I'm going to share with you what my favorite things are to do in this area. Let's check it out. If you don't mind driving a bit, you can drive up to Mammoth to Devil's Postpile area and hike the Rainbow Falls Trail. Pretty awesome waterfall, as you can see here. Another one of my favorite things to do is actually near the airport at Mammoth is soak in the hot springs. There's lots of natural hot springs out there. And if you don't want to leave camp, you can right at the camp here catch the Rush Creek trailhead and hike up above the camp and get a great view of the lake and some of the boaters up there that are fishing or enjoying the water. And you can see the camp down there. So you can see how beautiful this area. I really like the kayaking, enjoying the lake and taking in the views here. That's also one of my favorites, like you saw earlier. Some warning signs though, camping downstream. If there's a dam upstream here, if it breaks, you got to make sure you're not getting washed away. And there's a fishing notice here for Rush Creek, the river that runs between the lakes. But the wildlife, you can't beat the wildlife. You can see the wildlife here in camp a few weeks ago when I was here in October, just enjoying hanging out with the campers. They have no fear. So you got to kind of watch your distance here. They are just enjoying their time just like the campers are. But you can't beat this campground. Lots of space between sites. Hope you enjoy it. If you like backpacking, adventure, camping, RV life, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Until our next adventure, thanks for watching.